Hi there guys, RMK Outdoors here, and today we're going to talk about the North Face Recon pack, new for 2021. Alright, so I did take this down to my local coffee shop to kind of test it out. I hope you guys enjoyed some of that footage. It was quick. I was going to film in there, but it was a little too loud, so I decided to come back here and kind of do this. That way we can see it better and kind of talk about how I would use this bag, what I think it's best for, and the fact that I think it's an amazing deal for $100. They have added some upgrades to it, I would say, and I've never had the Recon. I've had the Surge that I've done reviews on my channel before, and I think this is probably a better option for most people at that 30-liter capacity and then the $100 price point, which I think is extremely competitive for the features that you're going to get. So we're going to talk about some of the features, what I think it's best for, and then this is not the full term review. I will do that down the road. This is just a quick first impressions and kind of overview. So starting off, so I can get this stuff out here, you've got two water bottle pockets on either side. Got a Joby tripod in one and a full 40-ounce hydro flask in the other. That's great. I love to see water bottle pockets on this bag. They have this kind of new Hypalon material. It's a more durable material, and then you have mesh here on the very bottom to kind of give it some stretch. I think that's a great idea. You have two latch points here. A lot of times on normal mesh pockets, with that stretch mesh material, I'd find myself like jamming in stuff like this, and it would either get caught or it just felt like I was gonna bust right through it. And this is nice. I have that cinched up, but because you can actually get it in there. So I do really like that. At first I was like, well, that's, you know, and then I saw the stretch and I was like, okay, you still have your stretch so you guys can throw whatever you want in there. So I think that's a great idea. Material, I forgot to mention material. This looks like a ripstop nylon. It's a little bit lighter, and then on the bottom you kind of have like a heavier ballistic nylon type material. They don't have it listed on their website, and it is, I believe I already said it, but 30 liters, so kind of busting through those specs. I like to kind of talk about the bag and the features more so over the specs. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. And before I get ahead of myself, I will have an affiliate link in the description if you guys want to pick this up and help support the channel. We get a kickback from you guys purchasing it there. So got that out of the way. On the very bottom, this feature, a lot of bags I feel like skip this, bag makers, and I don't really know why, because it's two latch points, you cinch it up. Very easy thing to add to your pack that gives you an extreme amount of functionality, whether you're carrying a tripod or whatever, anything long like this. I mean, I could fit my longer tripod on this, not just the Joby. You know, you wouldn't want to use this bag for hiking, I don't think so, but you could put like not a sleeping bag, but a sleeping pad here or whatever. I think true hiking bags are better for hiking and backpacking. You don't want to use this. This is more of an everyday bag, but that's an awesome feature. I like to see that. So we're gonna move this, loosen it up. You do have the Recon branding on the side there, good padded bottom, and then on the very front, going kind of with that same aspect of added features that I think brands miss out on. You've got a nice stretch mesh pocket here. I have an entire sun hoodie in this pocket, and that right there, again, there's no reason that companies, instead of having just a bare, I'll show you guys, instead of just having a bare panel here, it takes nothing to just add this in, and I love to see that on bags like this, especially everyday bags where, you know, you don't want everything on the inside of the pack. Sometimes you just want some quick access items. Like right now, I have both my lens filters in there, or my lens caps for my camera on both my lenses in there, just from today, because I was like, where should I put these? And then I threw them in here. You're good to go. This isn't the most, you know, safe pocket, but if they're all the way down there, you're good. Great to see. You do have daisy chain attachment points on here as well. Throw a carabiner on there, put some, you know, wet shoes or a hat. I use these every single day. I don't have it today, except for today. So yeah, already you've got a lot of features for the price at $100. On the very front, you have a small zippered fleece-lined compartment. In here, I like to keep, you know, headphones, wallet, keys, etc. That's just, there's no dividers in there. It's a pretty basic pocket, but that's all you need on the front of the bag. Then underneath that, sorry, we're kind of all over the place here, but underneath that, you've got your kind of admin section. You have a nice zippered compartment, a nice little padded, soft kind of either Kindle or small tablet pocket, and then you have some organization. So I have a flashlight, knife, multi-tool, pens, pencil, stuff like that. That is kind of a necessity to have on a pack this size where people are going to be using it for school. everyday carry or just workflow, you want to have some organization on a pocket or a bag like this. So we're gonna zip that up. All the zippers, while I'm zipping them, except for that pocket and the front pocket, so not all the zippers, the kind of two bigger pockets, you have these nice big beefy zipper pulls with the North Face branding. Like to see that. I normally try to put these kind of zipper pulls on all my bags, so that's good from North Face. On the very top, you have a nice padded grab handle. Pretty basic but functional. It doesn't stick out a lot. It's pretty soft. That's good. To be honest, as of just today, I don't really have much to say negatively about this bag, except for one thing on the shoulder strap, and that's not even a negative. That's a possible negative. We'll get to that at the very end here. And main compartment here. So you've got the nice zipper pulls. Main compartment is just a big main compartment. This bag gets pretty big. Again, 30 liters. I've got 2 pouches in here, some camera stuff in there, and then kind of my organizational pouch here. This is a Tom Bin pouch. Insanely expensive gear from Tom Bin, but it is made to last, and it is awesome. And it's not insanely expensive, but it's really nice. I just have cables, portable charger, MacBook charger, SSD, stuff like that. So kind of workflow stuff. We'll move this. That's all I have in there. Obviously, I could have much more in this compartment, but that's all I brought today, and it felt good. That's all. And then laptop sleeve, laptop section. I have in here my 13-inch MacBook Pro. Fits obviously with a ton of room to spare, a literal ton. You can't even see, this is how far my MacBook is. So you guys always ask me if it can fit, 42-inch laptops. I think this can fit those big giant ones. You guys are just gonna have to, well, I guess that's why you're watching this video. I'm almost positive this would fit a 17-inch laptop. My 13 comes down to here. You guys are probably good. It's ginormous, padded, suspended. You have a little hook here in case you wanted to, for some reason, put a hydration bladder in this bag. I don't think you could. Back panel. We'll talk about the back panel here. So, if you guys have done any research or you have had these in the past, you know that North Face has this kind of black magic chiropractor gypsy stuff certification for this back panel, this flex vent. It's a good back panel. It's nice and sturdy. They kind of toned it down this year, which is nice, I think, because last year they were kind of pronounced, and it wasn't uncomfortable. It's not like it was poking into your back, but you could kind of feel it. It was a little overkill, to be honest. I like this one. It does come with a hip belt as well. Again, I popped that off instantly because I am never carrying that much weight on this bag where I would need a hip belt. So that came off. And then shoulder straps. We're going to talk about this real quick. So these kind of articulating shoulder straps, all it's held on by is this little tiny thing of nylon. I'm sure it's enough. I don't think North Face, it's not like they're a small company, but they've probably done their research. They articulate well, but if you guys are throwing 40, 50 pounds in this bag, I'd be interested to see, and I'm going to do some further testing on how these hold up. The shoulder straps themselves are very comfortable. They're a little bit thinner than previous gens, and you do have a sternum strap that is stretchy, so that's a cool feature. But we're gonna have to see how these hold up because they're not directly sewn into the bag. I think that's, from a comfort standpoint, I think that's a plus. It articulates, it kind of gives you a little bit more pull down over the shoulder strap. I think it's probably a fine call, but we're gonna have to see. That's probably the only possible maybe negative I see about this bag so far. Cost is super. It's great. Features, I don't even know what I would add to this bag, honestly. It's got the mesh. I love that. 2 bottle pockets. It's not a clamshell bag. I don't really need that. It's when it opens all the way down. I mean, I guess you could argue, but I'd rather have 2 bottle pockets than a clamshell. So, yeah, guys, that's really it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, criticism, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. And again, if you guys want to pick this up, if this video helped you, use my link. That would be appreciated. If you guys like this content, hit like or subscribe, and I'll be sure to post any findings I have. I'll pin it to the comments if I have any negatives or stuff like that. But for now, that'll be it, and look out for the full review. It'll be down the road. I am going to try to get a North Face Surge sent to me as well. And that's it, guys. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.